Okay. All righty. That's better. Hello, Marcy. Hello, Miss Francis. Hello, Zoe. Hi, Kristen. Sorry, had a little technical issue there. Hello, Harry. You just can't help yourself, can you? You just can't help yourself. No, you can't. Go on, get down. Well, how is everybody doing today? How are we doing? Okay. Ready to rumble. All right. Whew. Hello, Christine. Whew. I didn't garage sale yesterday. No, I stayed home. I had my grandbabies this weekend, and I've tortured them enough in the last couple of weeks. Although I did have to torture one of them. So I finally, after all this time, it's been a year, finally got through the last of the Kansas scavenger, last year's scavenger, and the Utah trip that we took right afterwards, because we went 2 scavengers. We went to Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas. And then we got back and we went up to Salt Lake City, Utah, and just like the bottom rim of Colorado. So all right, Miss Francis is back. Oh, well, yeah, you eat orange cream ice cream. Yeah, that sounds good. Go ahead, Laura. You lurk, baby. So yeah, we finally got through all of that yesterday. We finally finished it off, and we got it broke down, to there's always stuff that gets donated because I get stuff sometimes that comes in bags, and maybe there's 1 or 2 things in the bag that I want, but there's like 10 things in there. So I've got 2 bins that are going to donation. One that's going to the Boys and Girls Club, one that's going to the regular thrift store. And then I have a bag of stuff that's going to get donated. And that's just stuff from around the house that we collected. I cleaned out the grandbabies' bins because they have little bins in my room there where, you know, they can keep personal stuff or like Buggy. Buggy has what he calls his Bima's uniform. As soon as he gets here, he changes into sweats and a t-shirt. So he keeps that here. And, you know, so I had to clean those out, and we got stuff pulled out of the closet, which is where Hubbard kind of put some of the stuff that was in the closet in my craft room when Amy moved in, and it just kind of sat there. It's been there for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So I got through all of that as well. So I had a busy day yesterday, getting all that stuff done. And so now it's all sorted into bins. You know, there's like stuff for the July sale. There's stuff for the vintage sale that I'm going to do, the vintage auction. There's stuff that needs to be photographed and put in the shop. Then there's a bin of stuff that's been photographed, but just hasn't made it into the shop. And then there's a bin of stuff that I don't know if it has been photographed, but it needs to be. But I'm going to check before I go and photograph it again, because that just that just wastes time. So we were very, very busy yesterday. My grandson helped me out, and we got whole bunches of stuff done, which was cool. All right. It is 10:15. That is our start time, and we have 8 people watching. So let's hit the rules real quick. So the rules are pretty simple. I ask that you not Google the answers. That includes going, Alexa, don't do that either. But we ask that, in order to play it fair, nobody Googles. We'll take you on your word for it that you're not. If you get a correct answer, then you get a point. If everybody gets the answer correct, then everybody gets an extra point. If you're the only person that gets it right, then you get an extra point. You can get extra points by making me laugh. Extra points, when I feel like it. If for any reason you start to play and then decide that you're not going to play, even if you're just stepping away for a minute, let us know in advance. Because if you answer one question and then you go and get a phone call and you're gone, and the next 2 questions get asked, people will lose out on points if you haven't answered those questions, because we will assume that you did not know the answer. So we're going to start off with true false, as we always do. True false will be, we always play it the same way. Little brains first, then big brains. Little brains are kids, big brains are adults. So we will ask 6 little brain true false questions, then move on to 6 big brains, then we move on to our trivia. And then to finish this up, we usually do a round of fact or crap, and 3 to 4 questions based on one single topic. So, trust me, Marcy, I'm paying for it today. Yeah. My everything hurts. Including my butt, because I had to sit on the floor for a lot of that. All right. So, here we go, ladies. The first question. If you answer after the stop, I may or may not, depending upon how long after the stop it comes in, because I'm going to refresh after the stop. So if it comes after I refresh, then I won't count it. And I give you a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When I remove my hand from the screen, that's when I'm going to go ahead and hit that stop button, okay? All righty. Everybody make sure that you're on live chat. And off we go. Our first little brainiac question for today. Cinderella lost her diamond slipper. True or false? Cinderella lost her diamond slipper. True or false? Also, remember, no changing answers, okay? All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is the stop, ladies. I am checking. I've got, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 answers in. The answer is false. The slipper was made of glass, not diamonds. So we're going to go ahead and get started on points here. And our first point on the board is Miss Marcy. And Zoe. And Christine. All righty, second question. A white rose is a symbol of romance. A white rose is a symbol of romance. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your stop. Second to refresh. Everybody's in. It is false. A red rose is what is traditionally given as a token of love. So it is false. Everybody got that one. So point for Marcy, point for Zoe, point for Christine, and Kristen is on the board. And everybody gets an extra point. Okay. Question number 3 today. Up All Night was the name of One Direction's first album. True or false? Up All Night was the name of One Direction's first album. True or false? Okay. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your stop. And let me make sure everybody got in. All right, everybody's in on that. The answer is true. It was released in 2011, followed by Take Me Home in 2012 and Midnight Memories in 2013. So, nobody got it. Where's the Amy? I think she's still sleeping. Sir Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom twice. True or false? Sir Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom twice. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Refresh, and everybody's in. The answer is true. He was the prime minister from 1940 to 1945, and then again from 1951 to 1955. So everybody got that one right. And everybody gets the extra point. Number 5. The highest belt color in karate is red. The highest belt cover in karate is red. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that is false. So let's get a point. And everybody gets the extra point. And I will give a point to the first person who tells me what the highest belt color is. First person on my screen gets a point. What is the highest color belt in karate? All right, I'm going to go ahead and refresh to see because everything came in at once. Miss Francis. Miss Francis got the extra point on that one. Whoop, whoop. All right. Number 6. This is the last of our little Brainiac true false questions. Here we go. Gliders are airplanes with no motors. True or false? Gliders are airplanes with no motors. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All righty. That's true. Gliders are also breeds of possums that glide through the air. Sugar gliders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody gets a point. And everybody's going to get the extra point. All right. Here we go, ladies. Yeah. Real big brain questions here. True or false? First question. George Harrison was the youngest member of the Beatles. True or false? George Harrison was the youngest member of the Beatles. True or false? In 5, 4, 3.
Who got the cereal out?
2, 1.
You got Cocoa Chocolate and Cocoa Pebbles out?
I did. He had Cocoa Pebbles out. He wanted another bowl. I took out the Count Chocolate.
Okay. Well, whatever you got out, put it away.
All right. We have refreshed the screen. The answer is true. He was born in 1943. George Harrison was the youngest member of the Beatles. Nobody got that one. All right. All right, ladies. Second question. Are you ready? Big brain question. Take a big gulp of that coffee. You're going to need it. English is the most spoken language in the world. True or false? English is the most spoken language in the world. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your stop. You make sure everybody made it in. Everybody did. All right. So the answer to that question is false. The most widely spoken language is Mandarin, followed by Spanish and then English. So that is false, and that means that Marcy is the only one that got the point on that. And because she's the only one, she gets the extra point. All right, true or false? There is no Roman numeral that denotes 0. True or false? There is no Roman numeral that defines 0. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There's your stop. Let's make sure everybody got in. All right, everybody got in on that one. The answer is true. Even fractions have their own Roman numerals, but not 0. 0 apparently does not have one. So let's go ahead and do some points here. We got Christine, Kristen, Francis, and Zoe. Everybody got a point except Marcy on this one. Yes. No, you haven't had lunch yet. Yeah, after lunch. All right. Next question, true or false? Piurea is an infection of the nails. True or false? Piurea is an infection of the nails. I'm going to spell this. P-Y-O-R-R-H-E-A. Peter, Yankee, Oscar, Romeo, Romeo, Hotel, Echo, Oscar is an infection of the nails. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That is false. It is a periodontal disease that causes inflammation of your gums and tooth sockets. So anybody that said false, which is everybody, gets a point. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then everybody gets the extra point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Number 5, true or false? The Spanish Balearic Islands are an archipelago of 4 islands. The Spanish Balearic Islands are an archipelago of 4 islands. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see if everybody got in. Everybody got in. Cool. Okay. Do they make these things so that old people can't get into them? It's a conspiracy, I tell you. Open here, but there's nothing there to open it. How am I supposed to eat my cupcake muffin things? All right. So the answer here is true. The islands are Ibiza, Mallorca, Menorca, and Formentera. It's true. So everybody except for Marcy gets the point. It's okay, Marcy. All right, here we go. The last big brain true or false question. William Shakespeare's play Hamlet was set in Sweden. True or false? Of course you can play, Chris. Just jump in. You can play whenever you want. Just jump in there. William Shakespeare's play Hamlet was set in Sweden. Is that true or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your stop. Let's see if Zoe made it. Yes, she did, barely. Okay. It is false. It was set in Denmark. The full name of the play is The Tragedy of Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. So, we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So everybody got that one right. So everybody's going to get an extra point. We're going to add Chris. Chris gets a point for getting it right and a point for being with the in crowd. And that is it for our true-false questions for the big brainiacs. We are going to move on to the trivia questions for the little brainiacs. All right. Has everybody got their thinking caps on? Have we all woken up appropriately? All right, here we go. The first trivia question. This is a little brainiac question. How many sides does a heptagon have? Heptagon. Heptagon. How many sides does a heptagon have? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your stop. Ooh, lots of answers coming in after. Hold on. Let me see. Let me refresh. All right, everybody made it. So there's a little mixed debate here. So 8 sides is an octagon. 5 sides is a pentagon. And a heptagon is 7 sides. So Marcy, Zoe, and Chris. All right, little brainiacs trivia question. What kind of dogs can be Yorkshire, Border, or West Highland? What kind of dogs can be Yorkshire, Border, or West Highland? What we're looking for here is the class. What classification of dogs are those? Yes. Yes, hexagon is 6. Your countdown ends when I come back with a soda. Two, one. All right, here's your stop. All right, let's go to top. Let's go back to live. Make sure we got everything good. Yes, it is a terrier. Nina. Hi, Nina. It is a terrier. Terrier. And everybody got that one. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 correct answers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And everybody gets the extra point. All right, we are ready for the next question. All right, ready? Little Brainiac trivia question here. In the movie Finding Nemo. Hold on a second. Bless you.
Thank you.
Do not scream out the answer to this. In the movie Finding Nemo, what kind of fish was Nemo? In the movie Finding Nemo, what kind of fish was Nemo? And if anybody puts in one that swims, we're done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's your stop. He's dying. Tell them.
It's a clownfish.
A clownfish. That's right. He was dying. He's standing behind me dancing around. I know the answer to this one. All right, let's take a look. We have Christine, Chris, Francis, Kristen, Zoe, Nina, and Marcy. That is everybody getting this one right.
Every time we collect money, it goes to both of us.
So everybody gets the point. All right.
Also, you see this thing?
Never seen it?
There's
Only seen the ads, yeah. Yeah, well, I have grandkids, so I've seen it ad infinitum. All righty. Here's a little Brainiac question that should stump most of us. What is the name of David and Victoria Beckham's daughter? What is the name of David and Victoria Beckham's daughter? Yeah, it is cute. It is cute as crap. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, 1. Let's see who got in. All righty. I have, no, not Siri. Chris got Harper. Absolutely. Let's see. Marcy got Harper. Let's see. Zoe, it's after the stop, but I'm going to give it to you anyway because that one was a sucky question. Okay, ready? Next question. What city hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics? What city hosted the 2012 Summer Olympics?
Oh no.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes the stop. Let me refresh. I have to say, too, one of my favorite opening ceremonies ever. The Queen parachuting in, hysterical. It was London, England. So Marcy and Kristen. And Zoe and Francis. And Chris. Yes, they had tea every day. All right, guys, ready? What is an arachnophobe scared of? What is an arachnophobe scared of? In a 5, a 4, a 3, 2, 1. Absolutely, spiders. I have to tell you guys, most of you know my son-in-law is a very big guy. He's like 6'2", 6'3", well over the 250 mark. Big, huge beard, big biker guy. When him and my daughter first got together, in the early part of their relationship, when they first moved in together, she was living in the house, and so he was staying there every now and then. And he came over at Halloween one time, and I had a spider that used to drop down, and it was motion activated. And then I made a giant spider out of trash bags and a big spider web, and I hung it off the tree to the railing, and he would not come up the door. He was so terrified, because as big as he is terrified of spiders. Yes, spiders is the answer to this one. If you are an arachnophobe, you are afraid of spiders. Let's give everybody points here. What do we got? No, he just would not come up the porch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's everybody. So everybody's getting the extra point. There we go. Hold on. Okay, select. Yeah, it doesn't matter if they're real or not. It's just the idea of them creeps him out. Just like he turns into like a 12-year-old girl. It's ridiculous. He's just terrified of them. A fit of vapors and the consumption. Oh no, mercy. All right. Big Brainiac trivia questions. Here they come. The Simpsons. In The Simpsons, who does the voice for Lisa? In The Simpsons, the show, you know, The Simpsons, who does the voice for Lisa?
Yeah, I'm at 17 HP, so don't you shut it. Okay, let me take them out and they should always. Yep, HP, right there. Get it. Good. That's a lot of. Oh, HP. Right there. I'm better off if it's saying like
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so her name is Yeardley Smith. So, no, Nina, her name is not Lisa. Not Nancy. Chris. All right, anybody who said anything that had to do with Smith is getting a point here. So, Francis is getting a point. Chris is getting a point. Zoe's getting a point. And Kristen is getting a point. So let's do this first. Francis gets the point. Chris is going to get a point. Zoe's going to get a point. Kristen's going to get a point. And then Chris is going to get an extra point because she actually got it. Because I'll take Ms. Smith. Her name was Yeardley. Yes. Yeardley. Yankee, Echo, Alpha, Robert, Delta, Lima, Echo, Yankee. All right, here we go. Next question. See, these are harder because these are the big brain ones. What is the most common French last name? What is the most common French last name? What is the Chen of the French phone book? The Smith of the French phone book. What is it?
I'm pressing X. Oh, hey, no. I don't know. No.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, both of us are level 2. Let's go.
Alrighty.
I love headshots.
The most common French surname is Martin. Martin.
If you leave, then you're going to start a new character.
There are 314,502 families named Martin in France. And nobody got that. Liz Smith is smart, though. Martin. Martin is the last name, Chris.
It's not even what it is. Oh, wait. Oh.
John Jacob Jingleheimer Smith. Yeah. You copied Christine. I had no idea, so I just copied everybody else. There we go. All right. Next one. Who was Henry VIII's fourth wife? Fourth. Henry VIII's fourth wife. Who was it?
I don't know, I've heard that crazy woman lost her head.
Nope, actually she didn't.
Oh, that one didn't?
Nope. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer was she is not a maiden and she smells. Anne of Cleves. Anne of Cleves did not get to be beheaded. As a matter of fact, he declared her his sister, and she lived. She outlived him and everybody else. She even outlived the kids, except Elizabeth. No, the first one that he beheaded was Anne. Mary was his brother's wife, who he divorced. And then he married Anne Boleyn, had her beheaded for apparently having adultery with her brother. And then he married, well, they brought him Anne of Cleves. He didn't like Anne of Cleves. They sent her away. Then he married, the next one was Jane Seymour. Jane Seymour died after childbirth. Then he married the little flirty one and had her beheaded for fooling around because she lied. And yeah, it was a thing. All right, so Anne of Cleves, anybody who got Anne is going to get this one. So Frances, yeah, Catherine Howard was like the fifth wife. So Anne, no, Anne of Cleves. Ooh, we're going to have a problem here because he's got two wives named Anne. No, Catherine Howard was one of his wives. All right, so anybody who got Anne, I don't care if it's right or wrong, is going to get the answer here. So Frances, Chris, and Zoe. Okay. Are we ready? Next question. What did the B stand for in Lyndon B. Johnson's name? What did the B stand for in Lyndon B. Johnson's name? B. B as in boy. Bravo. B. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comes your stop. Let's make sure everybody got in before the stop. All righty. The answer is Baines. Baines. Lyndon Baines Johnson. Zoe. Marcy. Yeah, I'm giving them credits for the Haynes too. One for Marcy, one for Zoe. All right, ready? Next one. Oh, you know what else I did yesterday? Aside from, cleaning stuff, I got more stuff for the prize bin. Which popular soft drink was introduced to the world in 1982? Damn. What popular soft drink was introduced to the world in 1982?
Sleeping bags, clothes back on the couch, that sort of thing. And I don't know who the fuck that is over there, but they'll belong out here.
Yes, 1982. 1982. What popular soft drink was introduced to the world in 1982? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's refresh. Okay. Anybody who said Coca-Cola, go to the end of the line.
82, right?
Coca-Cola's been around since like
1882.
before 1882.
I was going to say clear Pepsi.
It's Diet Coke.
Really?
Diet Coke was introduced in 1982. So I have no, Christine, shame. Francis, bad.
Oh, I got it.
Kristen, no. Neener. Chris, I'm gonna give you the point for Diet Cola. Because shit, at least you got diet in there. Marcy, Mountain Dew. No. Sun Up, no. Jolt, not popular. Tab was from the 70s.
I was thinking clear Pepsi.
That's why you don't get to play.
Or Mountain Dew, one of those. Tab.
Yes, Tab is nasty. Tab has always been nasty.
Fresca.
Now, Fresca, I like me a good Fresca. All right. Oh, this was painful.
That was a rough one.
Okay, maybe we can redeem ourselves here.
Okay.
This is the last big Brainiac trivia question. Oh, I know. It was horrible. Horrible stuff. Tab was gross. All right. What was David Bowie's first Billboard #1 hit? What was David Bowie's first Billboard #1 hit? That was not a trick.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, Rocket Man is not even David Bowie.
I'm out of ammo. Yeah, for real. I gotta go back to base.
Alrighty, let's refresh this. The answer is Fame. Fame was his first one. So not Major Tom, not Heroes, not Starman. That would have been Ziggy Stardust, and that came later.
That's an advantage. I have a knife.
Yeah.
That's how I killed that other Raider with that in the air. Where did you go?
Yes, ground control to Major Tom. No, nobody got that one. Oh my God. All right. Let's just put these away because this is not our week, guys. These were hard questions this week. What the hell?
On the plus side, we'll be the only generation that ever knew what the failure of clear Pepsi is.
I know.
That's the plus side.
Burn that card. All right, guys, we're going to play a little fact or crap. Remember, you must put fact, crap in the answer. You can't just put F because that could be, false. So, fact, crap. FC, fact, crap. Must put fact, must put crap. Here we go. First, fact or crap. Impeachment can only occur at the federal level of U.S. government. Is that a fact or crap? Impeachment can only occur at the federal level of U.S. government.
How can I leave without leaving you? I'm not playing.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you're stopped. That is crap. You can impeach your mayor. You sure can. You can impeach any elected official. You can impeach a sheriff if he's elected. So that answer is crap. And that means Kristen, Christine, and Zoe. All right. Next question, fact or crap? Michelangelo's David took 17 years to complete. Fact or crap? Michelangelo's David took 17 years to complete.
I don't want to play anymore.
Why is there shit all over my? You guys were eating out here.
Huh? The what out here?
Eating. My living room. I can tell.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. That is crap. It's crap. Let's take a look. And Chris got it and Neener.
you're a soldier. I still put your.
I'll check it, Zoe, and if there's a conflict with what the card says, then I will award points accordingly. All right, fact or crap? President Grant is not buried in Grant's tomb. President Grant is not buried in Grant's tomb. Fact or crap? Christine, the answer to your question is it took him about 2 years.
Oh, excuse
All right, guys, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is a fact. He is not buried in Grant's tomb. That is a fact. Let's see. So Christine, Kristen, and Francis. Marcy.
But you're not even there anymore. You're running the opposite way.
All right, we are down to our final questions. Let's find something to do. A topic, a theory, a thought. What are we doing? All right.
Why aren't you running for your life? My dad says nothing. You put it up on the. You have a job with all the bullets.
So the question is President Grant. Nope. But his wife Julia is. And their dog.
Why are you playing it?
Apparently the wife and the dog.
That's why I stopped playing.
I think he was supposed to be buried there, but you got to remember how many times did they steal Abraham Lincoln's body? You know? You feel stupid? I thought we. All right, so today we're going to be asking some car questions.
Whoever died next,
On the Mustang.
whoever dies first right here, it's a
All right. First question today in our category. The Mustang is known as the pony car. True or false? The Mustang is known as the pony car. True or false? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for playing, Harry. Down. Down. Okay. That is true. It is true. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, Zoe. Pintos are cars that go boom. Now, interesting side note, there was actually only one that was technically called the Pony. It was a 1968 Pony Mustang convertible. It was slightly smaller than the standard Mustang. And one of the few that actually came standard as a convertible. The other ones you had to order that as an option. I know this because I used to be a real musclehead. And that is one of the cars that's on my bucket list. I've owned the 72 Nova. I've had the Super B. I've had the Chevelle. I've had the 68 Mercury Cougar. I've had all the good muscle cars. There's a couple of cars still on my bucket list. 1968 Pony Mustang in original Robin Egg blue is on the list. The other thing I want is a Volkswagen Thing. I want to own a Thing. I've always wanted one. All right, next question. Which of these is true about the Mustang? A, it was introduced in 1964. B, it was originally made by American Motors. Or C, since 2007, all models are convertible. Which of these is true about the Mustang? A, it was introduced in 1964. B, it was originally made by American Motors. Or C, since 2007, all models are convertibles. Not until after lunch.
If you want popcorn, you have to all that food.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The answer is A. It was introduced in 1964. 1964 is the beginning model run on that. So Marcy, Chris, and Kristen. Christine and Zoe. Last question in this category. In what 1974 film and its 2000 remake does the main character plan to steal a Mustang codenamed Eleanor? In what 1974 film and its 2000 remake does the main character plan to steal a Mustang codenamed Eleanor? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes your stop. I'm putting it in. The French Connection. Okay. That would be gone in 60 seconds. Um, so I've got Christine, Chris, Francis, and Kristen. So, Eleanor is here in Vegas. It's in the car museum down on the strip. And the day they were putting it in, my daughter used to work in that casino, in that hotel. Alexa did. And at the time, she was like 18, 19 years old. She used to work in that casino in the magic shop. And she was there the day they brought Eleanor in. And my daughter is a gearhead. And so she ran all the way up to the car museum on her lunch break to see this. And they were bringing it in. And the guy looked at her and he brought it in. And he is actually the guy that built it. And he drove it in there. And she was just like, oh my God. She's standing there and she's staring at it, practically drooling. Her tongue's on the floor. And he looked at her. And of course, 18, 19 years old. She was built like the broadside of a barn. And he's like, do you want to sit in it? She was like, yes. So he let her sit in Eleanor with it running. And then he looked at her and he says, there's only been 3 butts in that seat. Mine, yours, and Nick's. So, yes, it was a remake.
Why don't you eat your pizza?
All righty.
Why don't you finish it? Or is that everyone else's?
Yeah, one of the high points of her life. She got to sit her butt in Eleanor. Oh, let's see.
Just remember to take it home.
Okay, there we go. That one. This over here. Close these up. All right. Let's add up some points. Marcy, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 points for Miss Marcy today. Zoe, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 32. Christine, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 points today. Kristen, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28. Way to go, Kristen. Francis, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26 points. Chris, 5, 10, 15, 20 points for Chris. Not a bad showing for coming in late. And Neener got 7. This week's winner is Zoe. I want to sit in a car that doesn't need repair. Oh, no. Ugh.
Ooh.
All right. So in honor of all of these cars, I am going to send you this vintage set of prismatic car stickers. Yes, from Sandy Lion. These are old. It's going to go to Zoe because we're talking about cars today. So today she gets cars. And, I'll tuck something else in there too. Well, you're barely awake then.
Ashley, say your blue cup.
Blue cup? No. My cup this week.
Okay, there's 4 cups out and 3 grandchildren.
Oh yeah. I remember Ryan using the blue cup. And then
Well, I'm just.
Alrighty.
It's not this. You know what?
Hey, what the heck? Oh, that's what happens when you put a magnet on one side and a big paper clip on the other. 522. I'm going to add these to the overalls. And once I get them added to the overalls, then,
I don't.
we'll have a better idea of where we're at. it, guys. That's what we got. I am going to go and spend a little bit of time with the hubs before the hub has to start work. And I got a thing I'm doing with my grandsons, so I'm going to get that done. And that's it. Listen, I'm off for the next 2 days, Monday and Tuesday, as always. Tomorrow, we're going to be, the video tomorrow is tag pockets. And then on the 25th, which is Wednesday, Wednesday morning, we're going to be doing the double tuck. And that's going to be it for this. But I think we're pretty close to done. If you are new here and you haven't done so already, go and hit that button for me and subscribe, like me, ring my bell, share me with all your friends. Then your friends can be my friends can be your friends, and our friends can get to be friends. And before you know it, we have a giant crafting community. I go live on Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Fridays and Sundays at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It's 11, 12, 1 across the country, 8 o'clock over in Hawaii. And I post videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and any other time that I feel like it. I do have a glue video coming up. So we're going to look at a couple of different adhesives and see if they're worth the money, in my opinion, and only in my opinion, if my opinion matters for anybody. I have a couple of things going on right now. One is my free classes, and I apologize. I know I'm behind on this, but I lost a bunch of footage. But I do have free classes in 2022, and if you'd like information on those, the best way to get that is to subscribe and ring the bell and click that little all notification, and that way you get notified as soon as those videos drop. And I also have my 12 of 22 journal challenge. So if you want more information on that, go to the description box below. There's a link that takes you over to a cute little slideshow, tells you everything you need to know. You do not need to participate in all 12 months in order to participate. You can do 1, you can do 5, you can do all 12. I don't care. It's up to you. You can do 14 journals if you want to do one twice. But that's it, guys. That's all I have for you today. Thank you for those thumbs up. I will see you next time. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.